Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just seen that when I cut the grass. I seen that because man, that junk got high, man. I had it. It was high. So yeah, I seen all types of stuff.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Denver Broncos. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13.
Let's go, boys. Bring it
up. I did a little contorting of my playbook.
On 1st and 10, Tate. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature,
oh my God.
He won't just be single
I see somebody streaking.
It's going to involve multiple people.
My
and
goodness.
right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second
I had
down.
To get out of there, but my God. I had to run. I had to skate.
Second down and inches. And he took
no. I'm on offense. I couldn't throw it. I had to be running ball
shy of
with
midfield
my
at the 48.
quarterback.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Yeah, but I had somebody streaking, man, and I said too late because he playing with that safety, and I had some time.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Streak. Hey, look, kill.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Tony Pollard is 11th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Realizing the freaking meter going.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, I ain't even try for the cut dog. Yeah, Bailey was up too, so I can get it. Nah, I had to wait tomorrow.
Check.
Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Could Brandon be up, probably?
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
He wouldn't go for that.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Worry about too much. Worry about the wrong thing. Yeah, that's right.
Let's go double count right here.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson completes it to Samuel. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route, He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
The Broncos make over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
I know he didn't give me no time this time.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Whip. Watch the whip.
On first down, Tate. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a gain, hard to argue against calling it.
Watch the safety creep. Check, Mike.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Second and 9 now. This will be caught by Brown. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brings up third and 4.
No. Off. Shot. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. All day, just like that.
From the gun on third down. Tate.
Oh, my God, Brady.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Daniel Buchanan. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they pulled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
A good pick up there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Hauschka with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way
route.
you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Get ready.
On first down, Pollard. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 47 yards. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's trying to get into the top 5.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Check your hot read.
Off the play fake. Tate. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
Zerline good with a PAT. And
That
that'll make this a 6-point game.
Dang it, man. I ain't paying attention.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Wilson. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. And 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson.
What? Give me the one.
He finds Shark. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Running right. It's a handoff to Gordon.
God dang it.
And this
this game, it's been 3 times already that they try to tackle him and take like 18 yards before he go down.
Play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run it here with Gordon. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Again, it's Murray. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Here we go, 50-50.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. DJ Hayden right there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal.
Brady,
against them, that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
I got to be a spin for a head. Yeah, I mean, I had to make look at that. You dummy. What are you spinning for?
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing to start the drive. Tate looking. It got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A huge play there for Denver. And even 40 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They'll run on first down. Pollard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Switch. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Check. Hey, watch it.
Throwing on first down. Tate going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Tate. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now a play fake here on first down. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in the back of the end zone.
You got any more touch? Yeah, I know. That's what makes it even, makes it even,
about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something.
Oh, a ball batted in the air. Now it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
At the 13-yard line.
So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman.
That's why I got to mix in. Because that team deathmatch, man, people, domination kills the point. People be camping too much team deathmatch. That's a hard for it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jones.
But I ain't
The third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
It may sound like I'm mad, but I'm not.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Oh, now look at this run.
It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tony Pollard.
So, okay, so I gotta do this 5 times in order to get them to get his X-Factor. You gotta have 5 20-yard runs. God dang.
With a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
You've been playing,
set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time. They'll try to right side with Murray. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. From the 35 on second down, Wilson.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack.
Oh, my God.
He just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs.
I don't know how he got in between there.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement.
Why can't he make me go to the blocker? Why can't he make me go to the blocker?
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Oh, my God.
They're off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Oh, boy.
On first down, they go with Clement again. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Okay.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
At the 15-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Check.
On 2nd down, Clement.
Look at all his people just bulldozing. How do you get that? How do you get that?
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Hey, undercrush.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 4th down now after a loss of 2. They're going to run. This is Gordon.
Thank you.
This is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Melvin Gordon unable to push his way forward. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here we go, D.
Off play action. Tate. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Pollard going to try the right side.
Watch
He's
his
got the
face.
first
Watch
down and
his
more
face.
inside the 40.
Oh, you dummy. You dummy. You dummy. That was
Wrestled
6
down
from
at
last
the
weekend.
11. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
This game's stupid. I spent and juked 3 people.
And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
Oh, man.
It just tells you how tough it is
It
for a
feels good to be
defense
on
to
the
just
good
hold
side
on all game and
of the
essentially
cheaters from
hold your
time to
breath.
time.
Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Pass.
Taking it
Coming
in from
back real
11 yards
fast.
out. And the Broncos push further out in front. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
They're on 31-yard line.
That's how the patio jank look. I just sent you a picture.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. The Falcons on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Wilson. He's going to air one out. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
On 1st and 10.
Oh, my God. I thought I had time.
He's going to go down.
God, it was making me drop back, and then all of a sudden.
It's a sack. Dayon Buchanan. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Tighten up. Check four. What do you want? Check Mike.
On 2nd down now. Pollard. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw.
I can't even throw the ball. I can't even throw it.
In the end zone, and that's a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Mike 50.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Got him in. It's Brown.
That's my fault.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Check three.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, it's Wilson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
Oh, they cheated.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Stupid. They should have got a speed in. But we know how this game is.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Right there.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it is incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Broncos on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
You don't want it. Check it back.
Operating from the gun. Tate, and the catch made by Hilton. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and
you got things to run with us. God, dang it.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, that was
I know. Shoot, that's almost like when I played Bud, though, how he was running.
Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Oh, no, you can wake up at 8. I forgot. At 9 o'clock our time.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Wilson now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here. They go play action with Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. To try again after the sack, Wilson. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check. 55.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey.
One last shot for Wilson. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number.
God dang.